Welcome back to the show, everybody. We want to intro the G.O.D. always flanked by the squadron. You know the congregation's in the building. Bessie Janine on the ones, the twos, the threes, and the fours. And yo, Super Mario Maker 2. We gonna go ahead and take a look at what's good with this direct, because I'm just gonna be honest before we get into this. I'm like, as much enjoyment as I have gotten out of a video game by never playing it, I'm still that same person that looked at that same video game and was like, this isn't exactly what I was looking for when you told me that I could create my own levels, which are more or less skins of new Super Mario Brothers. So I'm gonna give myself an opportunity to play it, because I'm gonna be honest when we get this, I still ain't bought it. But I kind of figure, you know what I'm saying, that me and the missus could get in a little trouble before Mario Maker 2 come out to really give that game an honest shot for a game that has given me so much entertainment since its release. Enough talking for me. Y'all want to see what's up, and so do I. Ultra duper duper motherfucking magic box, where you at, baby? Look, there's me down in your bottom right corner over here. Cause I was this, but then I remember the camera does that. Look, never mind. Let me take care of a little household cleanup. All right, so we good then. So let's sit back, relax. You know me, I got my water. Ready to do what it do. So. Now activating Super Mario Maker 2 .exe. It's weird that usually I press that button and it don't do anything when it should, but hey, what you want to do? Better.
Oh yeah.
Ouija time.
Yeah. Woo-hoo. Yeah. Oh. Hey, hey. Ha-ha.
In Super Mario Maker 2, you can create the Super Mario courses of your dreams. And play courses created by other people from around the globe. In other words, you can basically have new Super Mario courses to enjoy every day. Now, let's jump right into the basics. Lay some groundwork. Pick from iconic enemies and objects, like blocks, coins, Goombas, and pipes, and place them anywhere you like. You decide what goes inside blocks and where warp pipes should take Mario next. And that's just the tip of the goal pole. You can hide enemies, stack them up high, and biggin them with a super mushroom, hide coins in pipes, and so much more. By combining a variety of parts, you can do some incredible things, stuff that isn't even possible in regular Super Mario games. Taking a course you're working on for a test drive is a snap, allowing for rapid-fire experimentation. You can change the course theme, whether it's underground, underwater, castle, your choice. Even the game style itself can be altered with options like Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers 3, and Super Mario World. Complete a course, and if you have a Nintendo Switch Online membership, you can share it with other players online. Super Mario courses are meant to be played, so share yours with the world. Time to showcase some of this game's new tools, course parts, and features. Just pick a direction and set the length to create a slope. It's a beautiful thing, huh? Gentler slopes are an option too. Everyone's greatest fear, Angry Sun, is here. It holds a perpetual grudge, following and attacking Mario. Remember the snake block? You can determine its trajectory by freely drawing. And, woo, the blue one's really fast. Hit an on-off switch, and the red and blue blocks will swap. You'd be surprised how many uses there are. If you use them wisely, you can set up traps like this one, or even create a situation like this. Change tracks, or make conveyor belts change directions. seesaws tilt left to right under Mario's weight. They're a perfect fit for risky, tilt-centric courses like this one. Let it grab you. Build momentum, then jump. Mario can even use these to send himself flying. Huh, bet you could even make a crane game. In this course theme, you can freely set the water level. Maybe half the course should be underwater. Or maybe the water level should change over time? You can select from 3 different speeds. And water isn't the only thing you can flood a course with. This side-scroller is truly customizable, right down to the scrolling itself. In a custom scroll course, you can decide where you want the scroll to start, adjust its trajectory, and set the speed at each point. The result is nice and smooth while you're playing. You could have it go up here, then go sideways. Hey, that's fast! You can now create vertical sub-areas. Of course, the auto-scroll feature operates vertically in here. To hide an area from view and prevent scrolling from revealing it, create a solid line of blocks perpendicular to the scroll direction. And voila! Secret room. Bonsai Bill looks like it's coming for Mario, because it is. You can select from the 4 cardinal directions. The red ones have a homing function. Watch out! Even lava doesn't faze the dry bone shell. Play dead for a sec and you'll be temporarily invincible. The 10 coin is worth, 10 coins. Find hard to reach areas and tempt players. Feeling charitable? Use the 30 or 50 coin. Mario may just be strolling along when a sudden sound effect plays. There are a bunch in Super Mario Maker 2. Stick one on an enemy, or perhaps go with something more sinister. Pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend, and you can create a course together on a single screen. A little creative collaboration goes a long way. Collect 50 coins. Defeat all the dry bones. Reach the goal as Super Mario. You can set clear conditions, and there are a wide range to choose from. From enemies to allies to items, a twister will suck up anything. Unsuspecting passers-by will fall victim to the icicle. Hey, conveyor belts can go diagonal too. Did you know red Yoshis breathe fire? Parachutes slow down the falling speed of anything attached to them. Watch out for Boom Boom. The mad lad will chase after you, swinging his arms and legs. And there's still more to discover. If you're not sure how to use something, try out Story Mode.
Story Mode?
In Story Mode, Mario sets out to help rebuild Princess Peach's castle. And to do so, he'll face an entire game's worth of courses in search of coins. Talk to the Taskmaster to accept a job from the bulletin board and play the associated course. If Mario can clear the course, he'll earn coins as a reward. Hey, rebuilding a castle ain't cheap. There are more than 100 original courses crafted by Nintendo in Story Mode, showcasing a variety of tools, course parts, and features. As you play, you'll see many examples of expert course design. As the castle's reconstruction progresses, Mario will be able to reach more areas in and around the construction site. The characters you meet in these new areas may even offer up additional jobs. New sequel, new course themes. Desert. Snow. Forest. And sky. There's new music too, written by veteran Super Mario composer Koji Kondo.
Okay.
Who else could capture the classic sound of the Super Mario series? We've also got a new course part that makes these course themes even more fun. The moon. Tap this icon here and day becomes night. If you hit the angry sun, Mario will lose a life. But if you hit the moon, you'll wipe out a screen full of enemies. At night, expect a surprise or two, depending on the theme. In the ground theme, Goombas will float. The underground will turn upside down. In a ghost house, the lights will dim. And in the sky, gravity itself will be reduced. The desert will get hit by a sandstorm, while the terrain of the snow theme will become really slippery, and the forest's usually pleasant waters will be as poisonous as they come. Rumor has it that some items will even transform into something else come nightfall. Once you've unlocked the night versions of themes, you don't have to place the moon course part to use them. The Super Mario 3D World game style is finally available. The way this game style works is very different from the other game styles, so the course you're working on will clear if you toggle between them. That's because there are things you can do here that you can't do in any other style. You can't mention Super Mario 3D World without Cat Mario. Climbing walls, scratching, sliding, pouncing. With all these moves at your disposal, the courses you create will instantly stand apart from courses made in the other game styles. You can even climb up the goal pole. These clear pipes can be placed in any shape you like. Be careful though, enemies will make use of them as well. Crates float on water and lava, so you can make your own path when there's no platform to walk on. If you come in contact with a warp box, you won't be able to escape its pull. You may get warped to an area full of enemies. Consider yourself warned. Better not touch the spike block. You could combine it with the on-off switch to set traps like this one too. The exclamation mark block extends when hit. Ground pound to expand it faster. Blinking blocks phase in and out. Make sure to carefully time those jumps. The track block will follow any path you draw. The blue one won't move until you step on it. The mushroom trampoline yields a satisfying bounce. The piranha creeper will extend wherever you draw. Watch out for its spiky stem. Skip Squeaks like to try and match Mario's jumps. Sometimes you can use that to your advantage. Take this sweet ride for a spin to really tear through the course. Just try not to crash it. Drive safely now. Beware the Lord of Lava, Charbard. This monster's obsessed with gobbling up Mario. Pom Pom smoke bombs onto the scene. This ninja's mastered the art of a doppelganger. Which one's the real one? The Bonsai Bill from Super Mario 3D World can actually fly toward the screen. It's so powerful, it can break through walls. Many other familiar faces from Super Mario 3D World will liven up this game style as well. Course World is an online hub where players from around the world can share their carefully crafted courses. Browse by popular courses, or new courses, or run a search to find what you're looking for. For example, search by tags like puzzle solving. Or maybe find some auto-scroll courses. Play a course, and you can leave a comment if they're enabled. If you download a course, you can play it anytime, even when you're not connected to the internet. In Course World, each player has a maker profile. If other players like your courses, you'll earn maker points. But on top of being successful, why not be stylish? Customize your look with things like shirts and hats that you unlock by completing various objectives. Test your skills by trying to clear as many courses as possible before you get a game over. Select a difficulty, and courses will be queued up at random from the full collection available on Course World. Secure some truly impressive scores, and you might earn a top spot on the leaderboards. On top of that, there's a new mode in Super Mario Maker 2 that'll let you play together with others. In Course World, you can enjoy multiplayer with other players from around the world. In multiplayer versus mode, up to 4 players face off in a side-scrolling showdown. Each player will be assigned a different character. Then they'll race each other in a randomly selected course. The player who clears the course first wins. Depending on your win-loss ratio, your versus rating will change. Playing it safe is no way to win in a white-knuckle course like this one. Watch the others eat your dust as you escape an extreme obstacle. But when a boss comes around, you may want to put your differences aside. Maybe you can get away with sitting back and stealing all the credit at the end. During multiplayer, there are strategies to consider that would never come up during solo play. In multiplayer co-op mode, on the other hand, all players must work together to beat the course. If a single player finishes it, everyone's a winner. If up to 4 players are hanging out together and each has a Nintendo Switch system and the Super Mario Maker 2 game, one can set up a virtual room for the others to join via nearby play. Only the player who makes the room needs a persistent internet connection for everyone to play. You won't be rated in this mode, but you can check out the standings. By the way, if you've designed a course with versus play in mind, consider using the Multiplayer Versus tab. It's a great way to help players who love to battle it out find what you've made. New parts. New challenges. New modes. And lots of new ways to have fun. Super Mario Maker 2 will come down the pipe on June 28th. If you're interested in pre-purchasing Super Mario Maker 2, we've got a couple promotions for you to consider. First, there's the Super Mario Maker 2 plus Nintendo Switch Online Bundle, which is available as both a physical and digital release and includes a 12-month individual membership for Nintendo Switch Online. If you're already a Nintendo Switch Online member, these 12 months will stack on your current membership. Second, if you have a paid Nintendo Switch Online membership, there's a way to pre-purchase Super Mario Maker 2 at a discount that's exclusive to members. The Nintendo Switch Game Vouchers Special Offer. Paid Nintendo Switch Online members can buy a pair of Nintendo Switch Game Vouchers for just $99.99. Each voucher can be redeemed for an eligible digital game. Choose from some of your favorite Nintendo Switch titles. For example, redeem one voucher to pre-purchase Super Mario Maker 2 and use the other to download Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And you save $19.99 from the combined suggested retail price for this pair of games. This special offer is a great way to pre-purchase Super Mario Maker 2 at a discount and get a discounted game to play while you wait for its release. For more information about this special offer, visit Nintendo.com. Vouchers are redeemable for 1 year from the date of purchase and don't have to be used at the same time. Folks with a paid Nintendo Switch Online membership can buy and redeem Nintendo Switch game vouchers via Nintendo eShop on Nintendo Switch, as well as the game store on Nintendo.com with a PC or smart device. Oh, and one more thing. We're pleased to announce the Super Mario Maker 2 Invitational 2019 tournament. Tune in for exciting live competitive gameplay on June 8th. For more details and ticketing info, visit e3.nintendo.com.
So that's that. Actually, you know what? Since we here, there's some things I want to take a look at. If y'all don't mind, let me pull up the work here. Let me press the magical. Okay, that's not how it's supposed to work. True, that's better. It was a couple of things that were really interesting that I want to take a look and see if I can find it. It's like, okay, again, let me say this. I'm gonna say this live. I'm a believer in what this because again, I'm gonna jump back and forth between my words, but I'm gonna say this again. Like The reason why I didn't appreciate Super Mario Maker 1 was because I thought Super Mario Maker was going to be something that it could never be. And this whole thing highlighted that even more, but in a way where I kind of get it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it probably may never be a Super Mario Brothers 2 thing in Super Mario Maker. Never. And I really think that's why the Super Mario 3D World stuff exists, because of that. Because there are just things that maybe they're trying to make Super Mario Maker 2 stuff, like Super Mario 2 stuff, work in a way that you can't do it. But this game still don't. I don't think this game has Shy Guys still. You know what I'm saying? Phantos would be dope. Things like that. Things that they could add. I'm like, I kind of like Angry Sun's in the building, and you can turn Angry Sun into a moon. I think that's kind of dope. What was that? Let me see. I'm trying to fast forward to see. Yeah, here it is, right here.
Time to showcase some of this game's new tools, course parts, and features. Just pick a direction and set the link to create a slope.
From my understanding, it's like people kind of got like slopes to really work in Mario Maker 1.
Gentler slopes are an option too.
You have to do stuff to get it together.
Everyone's following and attacking.
Yeah, Angry.
You can determine.
Okay, snake blocks, right? I kind of wish they work like they do in Super Mario World for real, where the player has control of where the snake block goes, because there are weird things and crazy things in Super Mario World you can do with snake blocks like that. So it's kind of weird to where it's like, well, it's up to the control of the creator of the level, but you know, you can't really do nothing else.
Hit an on-off switch, and
this is one thing Super Mario Maker 1 needed, and I'm glad it's here now. So it's like I can see the possibilities of what people are trying to do with on and off switch would be kind of dope. Seesaws are really cool. I like that. I like this because this is something that's not part of Super Mario at all in a way that I can think of, because it may be in the newer games. I'm not sure, but I think that having this will make for interesting levels. I really think that they have done a whole lot of improving the experience so people can really get real intelligent about course making, because from the years and years I've sat back and I have watched all the people who I watched play this game then and now, is that you really see like where people's heads are depending on who you watch it. Like, I'll take this for example. Like, I got weirdly into watching Mario Maker because of Patrick Klepek playing Mario Maker, and it was me understanding of how people created levels for him and the levels that he interacted with and how that kind of worked over time, right? Is that I just spent years watching Dashi, and to really see how sinister and evil people can be in trying to troll another human being is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then recently, because I've been watching watching a lot of Grand Pooh Bear, to really see somebody who can play Super Mario Brothers really, really well, really tackle and really sit up and put his noodle to trying to figure out how things work. YouTube Pooh is best Pooh, just putting it out there. But, and then that, and understanding like the mindset of the person playing and the person creating. I really think that this is way better than Super Mario Maker, the first one, just because more options, things like that. We got vertical. We got water. We got water levels, like for real, not underwater, but water levels. That I think that's dope, and you can do it with Lava 2, custom scroll, something that was heavily missing from the first game. And it's like vertical sub areas. Like, you can't make full areas, but this leads me to believe, even with Super Mario 3D World in here, I really think that we may get Super Mario Brothers 2. I think that, you know what I'm saying, that if nothing else, yo, like I said, add some Phantos, add some Shy Guys, add some Birdos, yo. But it's like, but where do you add these things? Because unless they are going to have a whole Super Mario Brothers 2 side thing, or they're going to add a 3D Birdo into the Super Mario 3D World stuff, I don't know how you make that work. I think Phantos in varying forms, given that we got Angry Sun, I think Phantos would be dope, given how keys are. But at the same time, when you think about how keys in Super Mario Maker 1 work, I don't know if you really want extra stuff on top of the stuff that you already dealing with when you dealing with collecting keys. So it may be that if they do that, the workaround I have to be is that if you have a Phanto that can only work with certain things, and then you're limiting the creative nature of what people can actually do with the engine that they're given. I really think that at some point during the Wii U life cycle, Super Mario Paint should have been available for the Virtual Console. Yeah, the only game they ever did that matter was Duck Hunt, but that's news or whatever. Again, I appreciate what this is. I sat through a lot of this in silence and just really absorbed it. For someone who wasn't quite a believer of what Super Mario Maker 1 did, because I wanted something that the game could never provide me, given this, and I'm coming this in a fresh mind, and I'm coming from this of years of watching this game being interacted with others, I really think that before Mario Maker 2 come out, I really think I want to get my hands on Mario Maker 1, and I want to try to create a level, because everybody who's ever played Super Mario has always thought of the level that they always wanted to make, and I really think that'll be interesting, especially in the waning moments of Super Mario Maker 1 when 2's about to drop, to really interact with the tool that way. Because the thing is that a lot of stuff that they did talk about later is that, let me see if I can fast forward to that point, because let me see, because I forget exactly like where it is. I really think all this new Super, I mean, actually, you know what, a rotten mushroom, because let me see, because okay, I must have skipped past it. I was trying to find the part where, let me see. Because I'm just trying to see what I can see here. Okay. I think that car kind of dope. I think that's a dope thing to have, a car. But yeah, I'm like, I can appreciate what this is. It's like, let me see if I can find that other point before we get up out of here. Let me see. I think the story mode, even though we're not going to really get into it, I really think that's a really interesting way, especially for people who miss Super Mario Maker 1, to really interact with the medium, to really understand. It's going to literally be a glorified tutorial, but in an instance like this, especially if you want the levels that are ultimately out in the wild to be better, to give those who aren't sure or those who are new to creating levels to see how levels work. You know what I'm saying? And also Koji Kondo on the beat, that's amazing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, the Nintendo Switch Online thing, yeah, I'm like, I have my agreements and disagreements with it. I finally got me a membership about a week ago, so I'll be able to interact with this and play some Smash and do things like that. So I'm like, they really pushing this hard. It's like, they really are legitimately, given that it's a $20 for a year, and they got $35 where you can like get your squad together and everybody sharing a little bit and things like that. They really doing a lot with Nintendo Switch Online, which makes it worth owning and having a subscription, which I think is really cool. Is that I really think that the multiplayer stuff, that's really amazing, especially because you can play that stuff online. It's like, that's really going to really change. And I'm going to say this honestly, straight up. It's really going to change how this game is interacted with the people who play it, and then interact with the medium as by uploading videos to YouTube and things like that. I really think that's really important, because what Super Mario Maker 1 is now, it's a lot of people interacting with a way, like, share a level or play these things and you're interacting. So I really think it's going to be interesting for people who really play Super Mario Maker real hard to be able to interact with their people, interact with their fans and things like that. And it's going to be interesting because I'll be taking a look and watching that ever evolve and things like that, which I think is kind of dope. Let me see if I can find what it was that I was looking for. See if I can scroll. Yeah, here we go. Let me advance some frames here. Let me advance them young frames, right? See, one of the fun things that I appreciated watching Super Mario Maker 1 was all the Miiverse stuff. And I'm glad to see that that's coming back and they put that back in a meaningful way without making a way for people to abuse Miiverse the way they were. So it is what it is with that. So, you know, at least that's importantly that they got that back in there. So, actually, you know what? I think, you know what? Hold up, let me do this. There we go. Let me bring it back to me, because I feel that's only best. Let me bring it back. Look, at the end of the day, the game is this simple. Honestly, this is wonderful. This is game changer stuff. Like, this is truly this is what Super Mario Maker 1 should have been, but it's like, given that it was just an experiment in how, and given that the years and years and people perfecting how that game works, and I say perfection because people have been working with this medium, and Super Mario Maker 1 is a medium for creativity in a world where your creativity was limited to fan games and third-party software applications to make that stuff that Nintendo don't quite like. They're the reason why when you go to SuperMarioBrothers.net, it don't go to Super Mario SMBX, as it's called by some folks. But yeah, I appreciate this in a way that makes me want to go play Super Mario Maker 1. The plan always was before that I wanted to just try to understand like level making and creating a level in Super Mario Maker 1 before I jump into tools, just to know that I'm familiar with it. And I really think even that because of what's gonna happen, but when I make that video before this come out, that story mode will be a help to me. And I'm like, and we'll have a story mode junction about it, about sitting up here and learning about the parts and understanding. And I love seeing my boy Undog. Like, Undog, that's my guy. He's always been my dude since Mario Paint. Like, just sit up here and bark and things just disappear. You know what I'm saying? Control Z that shit. But this, I'm like, you got me. I'm here day one. You got me. I'm like, I'm getting this. I got to have this in the work. I got to, because like this is going to be really, really fun to really interact with and work with, and I can see me and the missus having fun with this thing. I'm like, I really think that we can sit down and create some dumb levels and share them and play them, and because now that there's multiplayer, that we can play that together, and I really think that's kind of dope. Regardless of all of that, we have got plenty of more show for all of bang all of you. Look, plenty of more show for all of you, so please sit back, relax, and stay tuned. Like, you know I am, you know they are, you know who bringing you this heat, man. You know you stay winning out here. We never losing. Throw your dubs up twice, baby. I am, of course, the one in the only leadership of the G.O.D, a.k.a. Mr. C-R-A-C-K-C-O-C-A-I-N. Hashtag entertainment's #1 dope, man. Yo, got a lot of work still in the middle of the catch up spectacular. So I'm going to do what I got to do to bring you all that heat. And we will bring you plenty of that and more and then some right after these commercial messages. I do have a question though. I wonder, are we going to get like playable Peach and playable Rosie and things like that, and later updates and things like that? They didn't say anything about amiibo support, you know what I'm saying? But given what Mario Maker's 1 amiibo support was, I don't know if they ready to have it, but I have a feeling we're going to have, at least at a minimum, you're going to have a Maker Luigi, a Maker Toad, and a Maker Toadette amiibo coming out. So expect those, you know what I'm saying? Because Nintendo own them amiibos, so it is what it is. But like I said, got plenty more show for all of y'all. And you and you and you, and you and you and you, them. Y'all go tell them and they. We've got more show right here live on Team GRF TV. Right after these commercial messages.